everyone. I just want to welcome you to this channel where I started this new series where you plan with me. And first, I guess I should say, please excuse my voice. I am feeling a little bit under the weather this week, which is so sad because it's my birthday week. But we are in January week 4. And apologies if you do hear that rain. It is pouring cats and dogs out here, honestly. We are going to get into the week 4 for January. And so I am working on my Sunday planning. And so I'm actually recording this on Monday. So Sunday already happened, but like I mentioned, I'm struggling right now to record on Sunday since I do have my toddler with me. And it does get a little bit noisy and crazy, and we are here for it. But this is my routine for Sunday. As I mentioned, I do attend church, and I'm just adding in some of the important details that are within my Sunday routine, and so that still includes my morning routine and evening routine. And then I'm just adding some of the interesting priorities that I have for today, and that includes for Sunday, that includes making sure that I pay off a payment on my Ranger, which is on a credit union bank. I still haven't worked on my grocery list, and so I'm making sure that I add that on my priority. And then I am actively working on having my toddler sleep in her own room, which is amazing because I can finally get the bed to myself and just relax and cuddle without her jumping in the middle of the night. So she told me, and this is one of the things that sometimes you just have to compromise while being a toddler mom, that if we get her a cat, then she will sleep in her own room if the cat sleeps with her. And so that is what we did on Sunday. We went to PetSmart. We adopted a very cute 2-year-old cat, and she's so sweet, and we named her Chocolate, which is chocolate in Spanish. But she's just the cutest and so sweet, and yay for us because this is the first time that she was able to successfully sleep at night and just not wake up in the middle of the night. I will admit we added some sleep sounds for her, but hey, whatever works. And then I'm working on making sure that this is the new routine that we have. And so part of my night routine is now including getting her in her own room and just making sure that she has everything that she needs so that she can sleep comfortably. So yay for all the parents out there that have to deal with all of this. So for the rest of the week, I wanted to add in the washi tape, and I was trying to go with the more like floral, very greenery type of week, because I wanted to remind myself that I do have plants, that I did start a garden, which I just found out was not the right time to start a garden, but I digress. We are adding just the green washi tape, and I want to make sure that we do have those quick reminders on my planner that, like, hey, you have plants, make sure to water them. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I just struggle with gardening, and it just was not my forte. And so I wanted to increase the type of assets that I have on my homesteading farm and ranch home, that I also have vegetables and fruits that I'm able to just pick off and not have to go to a store for, mostly because I know that sense of assuring that there's no chemicals or anything harmful for your family, but then also just the ease of productivity when it comes to picking off, those type of things from your farm. And so we do have farm animals. We have pigs, we have chickens right now. Our chickens are giving us eggs on a daily basis. And so I just love that I'm able to just go and pick the eggs, use them for breakfast, donate them if, we have a surplus. But it's just been such a money saver, but also a time saver. So what I like to do here on my daily planning, and so even though I do try to work on Sundays or Mondays and plan for the week, I open up my work calendar because this is just a great way that I can just visually see what times I have certain things to do. And so this is going to be a short week for me since I did request Friday off, but I'm going in and adding the highlighted parts, the important hours that I have, and then the meeting title that I have or things that I have to do on that specific time. And so Mondays are typically not that busy, but I did get some meetings that came out of nowhere, and I'm excited about having these conversations with these individuals because it really does focus on making sure that we improve our organization with our data. But aside from that, you'll see here that I'm still going to the different days, to those highlighted markers, and then I'm just adding in the meeting. Again, super important that you also add in when your expected lunchtime is, especially for those individuals that do work from home like I do. One of the great ways that I have learned is that adding these things on your list will be that visual reminder that it's time to take a break. And actually, if you combine this planner with your time blocking work calendar, you can actually also add in those time blocks and those breaks so that you'll get that notification come on your laptop. So I'm also adding in some of the different priorities that I have. And I know I've mentioned this before, but this is a new template that I'm using for my A5 planner, which is from Infinity Lotus, or as I like to call it, 8 Lotus. And you can go to 8lotus.com to get this same template. But it has the priorities at the top, and I love that it's not just 3 priorities, but 4. And I combine my work and home priorities every single day. So even though it might be mixed, it still gives me that quick frame that there's something that I need to do and get completed for that specific day. And then on the bottom, I also add in the to-do for that day. Typically my to-do will also include home and work, but in this case, it's just quick reminders that I need to get done for Monday or for Tuesday, etc. I just love these stickers. They're so cute. My go-to stickers have always been Once More with Love or Coffee Monsters Co. And I have to thank my sister for that, for introducing me. I never used to use planning stickers, and now I can't do it without them. But I also wanted to mention that if there's a priority that I wasn't able to get done, then I will just go ahead and move it for the next day. So my top priorities are my most important, need to get done on that day. But then if I'm unable to get those completed, then I would just simply move them as a to-do item for the next day. And that does happen sometimes if things especially in my position, things just kind of come up out of nowhere, and I need to accommodate some of those projects or tasks that I have in order to get, whatever priority that came up to be completed. And so, like I said, this routine has really just improved my productivity because I will never forget about that to-do item or that priority. So even if I'm unable to get that done for that specific day, I know that it's still going to get done in that same week. And trust me, it has happened before. I have put off things for like 3, 4 days, but it will still get done for that same week. And so, as I mentioned this year, I'm trying to be more welcoming, more calm and passionate about planning, and trying really hard to not stress myself out if I don't complete something. The most important thing that you want to do with your planning is ensuring that this is working for your system and that you really are getting that productivity out of it. You never want to just add things in there just because you want to make it look, full. It really should be important items that you want to do. And don't stress yourself out if you're not able to complete those. So I'm also adding here, I do have a personal blog, which is how this YouTube channel got started, but I'm also adding here some of my priorities with my blog. And so I should probably do a full planner review, but this planner is used for basically everything in my life. And the reason why I did that is because it's compact. I'm able to bring it up on my purse. I'm able to bring it up in my backpacks. And it's just a simple way for me to just jot down anything that happens in conjunction with the other planning tools that I use. And so that is something that I also want to do a video on, which is how I use my A5 planner with my Notion planner. But in the meantime, this is the series that I really wanted to start because I truly feel that there are many individuals like myself that were highly unorganized. Honestly, I had to find a system and something that worked, especially because I did have businesses. I do have a child, and making sure that I just have a way to manage everything that's going on in life. So I'm just going back and adding in my stickers here, and you'll see that this is very, very simple. Once I start to get towards the end of the week, it'll start to look a little bit more spaced out. But as I mentioned in my last video, it will always, always get filled. For some odd reason, I feel like things just kind of start to happen in the middle of the week, and it's kind of I really do feel that it's because people just kind of wake up in the middle of the week, and that's when it starts to get busy. So another note that I wanted to mention was that because I do have Friday off since it's my birthday, I also am trying to keep it very simple. I was still thinking if I should do a half day work, but I was like, no, we are not about that life. So we are taking the day off, and I'm still adding in my work priorities here in the off chance that I need to just go back and send any reminders that I will be out of office on that day. So even though you do have days off, you never want to just jot down, day off and then leave your other priorities open. It's still good to have a reminder about what's happening during that day so that you can send, those meeting invites or cancel invites and notify your work that you won't be, available. And then I'm going to finish off my Saturday here, but Saturdays are one of my favorite days aside from Sundays, but I always have to put breakfast with family, lunch with family. I like to just spend time with my toddler and have her actually join me as I feed my farm animals and just do all of the different chores that we have. But this weekend I do have a friend that's going to be moving, and she needed some help, so we are going to assist her with that. And so this is just a quick little reminder of doing your good deed for the day. That's something else that I've been working on, and making sure that we do apply some type of joy where we help others even when they don't ask for that help. So we are going to help her move into her new place, and I'm just adding these cute little stickers. This one specifically is from Wonton and A Million. Again, thanks to my sister. But she made this cute Texas little sticker, and I use a little horse for the feed my farm animals part. But I still need to find someone that makes like pigs and chickens. I tend to not see those very much, but I'm gonna have to ask someone to do that. Anyway, it took me a while to find these. I knew that I had um, a moving stickers box, and I couldn't find it in my sticker book. I should probably do that on the side as well, but I keep all of my stickers in my sticker book, and it's not organized. Everything's just kind of all over the place. I kind of already know where things are, but I was struggling to find that specific sticker. And here it is, my little boxes. And that's basically it. That is my week, and just adding in the final touches, final priorities. As I mentioned, I'm trying to keep it very open, just simple. Yep, can't forget my birthday. Just keeping it simple, y'all. And that was it. Thanks for joining, and happy planning.